আপনাদের এই আন্দোলনের লোক, তাহলে আমাকে বলবেন, আমি আগামী দিন নন্দীগ্রামকে আমি মডেল নন্দীগ্রাম তৈরি করতে চাই। ভুলতে পারি নিজের নাম, ভুলবো না কোন নন্দীগ্রাম।
All eyes will be on the battle for Nandigram. How tough will it be for you?
No tough, no tough, no tough. BJP will win this election from Nandigram as well as West Bengal easily.
পয়লা এপ্রিল খেলা হবে, খেলা হবে। আমিও হিন্দু ঘরের মেয়ে, আমার সাথে হিন্দু কার্ড খেলতে যাবেন না। আমি সকালবেলায় চণ্ডীপাঠ করে তবে কিন্তু বাড়ির থেকে বেরোই, এটা মনে রাখবেন।
Hello everyone, you're watching CNN News 18 and I'm Maria Shakil. Today, the TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee stepped into the battlefield where 10 years ago her meteoric rise to power started. Nandigram is where she started her historic agitation against the left regime's land acquisition, which transformed her into a potent political force, a champion of the poor, and led to the fall of the left after over 30 years in power. However, the person she faces from the BJP camp is the architect of her Nandigram movement, Suvendu Adhikari, the influential mass leader who served as one of Mamata Banerjee's key generals. This is set to be one of the biggest fights in Bengal because it is much bigger than the optics of the Nandigram fight. The battleground serves as the epicenter of South Bengal, which will decide whether the BJP can unseat the Trinamool Congress. South Bengal is the most populous region of the state and accounts for 167 out of the 294 assembly constituencies. The BJP inflicted a shock to the Trinamool Congress when it won 18 Lok Sabha seats with a vote share of more than 40% in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. It did well in North Bengal and the Jungle Mahal regions, but it failed to cross a critical threshold in the South Bengal region. Unless the BJP makes significant advances in South Bengal, it is difficult, almost impossible, to unseat Mamata Banerjee. By roping in Suvendu Adhikari, the BJP has managed to get hold of a leader who established mass following, and nothing can be a bigger endorsement of the importance of this defection than Banerjee's decision to shift to Nandigram. What we also saw in Mamata Banerjee's campaign today was her Hindutva pitch. She said she is a devout Hindu who recites the Chandipath every day. She even visited the Chandi temple in Nandigram just a day ahead of her filing of nomination. So is this a clear counter to the BJP successfully weaponizing the Jai Shri Ram chant? Also showing the political pressure she faces from the BJP's saffron surge. With all these political power plays in Nandigram, it will be the most critical fight in the elections, which has the power to make or break the two political titans. Joining me on the show, Apurva Poddar is a member of parliament of the Lok Sabha of the Trinamool Congress, Sanjay Kumar, director of the CSDS, Shikha Mukherjee, senior journalist, Professor Dinesh Varshne is a leader of the CPI, Nupur Sharma, spokesperson of the BJP. Sanjay Kumar, is the selection of Nandigram throw of the dice style politics of Mamata Banerjee?
Absolutely, I think this is the the master stroke of Mamata Banerjee, because BJP was trying to put her in the dock by alleging that Mamata Banerjee doesn't have the guts to contest from Nandigram against Suvendu Adhikari, and also BJP kept charging that if Mamata Banerjee files her papers from Nandigram, she will also try to find a safe seat. Now she has accepted the challenge, or I would say she had actually thrown the challenge into BJP's court, and BJP has also responded well by nominating Suvendu Adhikari against Mamata Banerjee. So it's going to be a real contest. I think this is this was the real master stroke. It has helped Trinamool, the workers of the Trinamool Congress, to get themselves energized, because I thought I started getting a sense that there was some demoralizing effect started building among the Trinamool Congress workers. But the strategy of Mamata Banerjee filing from Nandigram has actually rejuvenated the workers of the party, which is going to play an important role when the voting takes
Absolutely.
place.
Yes. Aparupa, from reciting Chandipath to saying she is a Hindu girl, it's competitive Hinduism now in Bengal. You shouldn't blame the BJP for reaching out to the Hindus then.
Maria, very good evening to everybody who are in the panel or in the debate. Actually, see, Mamata is a street fighter, and she is no doubt, she has a very broader outlook. Now here what is going on in Bengal, and everybody in the nation, eye is on Bengal election, and the Bengal battle has been on. Now in Bengal battle, we will win, we are sure, because we have done development. We are by the people, for the people and of the people, and we have the schemes which Mamata Banerjee has given to the people of Bengal from the birth to the till death. It has been very seen.
Okay,
Now-
then Aparupa,
now-
then
now
why
we don't-
then why should Mamata Banerjee say that I am a Hindu girl? What prompted
No,
her to
she-
say that? If she is confident
Now-
of her
now
delivery
I-
system,
see,
then why
our
this
Trinamool
Hindutva
Congress
pitch?
Our Trinamool Congress is a very secular party, and everyone from every field, every religion, caste is in this party. We have given 42 nominations from Muslim, 78, if I am not wrong, from scheduled caste, 17 now, 17 from scheduled tribe, 50 women candidates. Now see, this Mamata Banerjee has gone to a temple. She is Hindu. She believes in worship. At the same time, she has gone to a peer also, because it is the culture, it is the beauty of Bengal. We cannot forget the fabric culture and the
Okay.
fabric beauty of our India.
Okay.
What BJP is doing, they are just doing a dividing politics. They have actually there was not a part of freedom struggle.
Okay.
So they don't know that from all the community people participated in this
Fine.
independence.
I get
They
your
are
point.
dividing into
Coming
Muslim,
on this,
Christian,
Nupur, the BJP had accused her of appeasement politics, and Mamata Banerjee had allocated more money to minority affairs and madrasa development. So now, here is Mamata Banerjee in a temple doing everything that you expect her to, and she is also saying that she is a Hindu girl. So as far as this competitive Hindutva or the Hinduism pitch is concerned, it's an equal fight for the majority vote.
Viewers, there are a couple of things I want to say. First and foremost, you need to understand it is not the BJP which charged her. It is the Honorable Calcutta High Court which charged her, not once but 6 times of doing minority appeasement. 6 times the TMC Mamata Banerjee government of Bengal was pulled up for blatant minority appeasement, so much so, in one of the orders, in spite of the Honorable Court's order, she went ahead and superseded the Honorable Court, ensured that Durga Visarjan is actually cancelled and Muharram procession is allowed. And that actually created quite a furore. 6 times, no less. Please keep that number in mind. Secondly, from what I read as an observer of politics, she is falling into a narrative which BJP is clearly setting for her. I earlier heard the earlier co-panelists say that was the BJP which charged at her, come and fight from Nandigram. She's followed suit, and no, it's perhaps an ego battle, and perhaps also from how I read it as, I also read what she said in her speech today. She said, I had already made up my mind to fight from Singur or from Nandigram. And when she announced the candidates list after Roop Biswas, she said, I may actually also contest from Toliganj. Fact of the matter is, numbers speak louder than anything else. As far as Bhawanipur is concerned, 6 wards are what she lost in 2019 Lok Sabha elections. In fact, the polling booth where she votes from Mitra institution, the TMC lost to the BJP. The difference between the Bhawanipur assembly vote consolidation between TMC and BJP was roughly 3,500. That means BJP, which was mocked for having an objective and goal of 22 seats, got 18 seats and a 41% vote share roughly because of how we performed on the ground. Thirdly and most importantly, not only is she following, as far as Nandigram is concerned, leaving Bhawanipur astray, she is also following, as our leader, Mr. Amit Shah ji, our Home Minister said, कि बहुत जल्द ये जय श्री राम भी बोलेंगी. आज इनको हिंदू होना याद आया है, बहुत जल्द ये जय श्री राम भी बोलेंगी.
Okay.
She has realized that when you start a government by minority appeasement, something that the Calcutta High Court has pulled you up for, when she starts, allow me to just complete 10 seconds please. When you actually build a government by announcing stipends for imams, and then all of a sudden 3 or 6 months prior to the assembly election, you remember they're also Brahmins, Hindu Brahmins. Let me also announce a stipend for them. Please don't take public, especially the electorate, for fools. They can see right through
Okay,
your
Aparupa,
hypocrisy.
respond to this.
Hello, Maria.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
See, Maria, in the last, I know she's trying to dilute the matter. In last 7 years, what have BJP done? BJP, in the name of fake nationalism and development, they have only looted the country. They have not done anything. They have अच्छे दिन के सपने दिखाए थे. And what she said, that Home Minister had said that Mamta is going to very soon say Mamta Jai Shri Ram. But I want to ask a question to her and to the Honorable Home Minister: Is Sita safe? Is Sita safe in your Ram Raj? Is Manisha Balmiki and Asifa safe in Ram Raj? Now girls are safe in Ram Raj? And see, now this BJP, what this BJP people are doing, they are selling everything. They are selling rail, they are selling Air India, they are selling BSNL.
Okay.
One day you will find.
Fine.
One day you will.
Fine, I have to bring other two panelists, but before that, Nupur.
You have to allow me to respond to her.
Yes, Nupur, go.
You have to allow me
Yes,
to respond to
yes,
her.
Yes.
What
Please,
is about
10
the
seconds.
Ujjwala Yojana?
Well, it's when you know,
Now girls are
usually facts speak. Allow me, Maria. I was
Yes.
not heckling her.
Yes, yes.
You know,
Okay.
Maria, facts usually speak louder than words. The NCRB report has categorically stated that West Bengal today stands number 1 in acid attacks, number 1 in human trafficking, especially women trafficking, number 1 in domestic violence cases. And the NCRB report also states that Bengal ranks the lowest in conviction rate in crimes against women. So please, madam, when you have a 42-year-old going for a holiday, a vacation in Diga, gets picked up and gets repeatedly raped, nobody is picked up. When you have 2 boys accused of raping 66 women, yet nobody is picked up in Birbhum. And in the month of August 2020 itself, you have over 200 rapes and over 600 women trafficking cases come up. These are only reported.
Okay.
God knows what
Fine.
happens to the
So
unreported
it's
ones.
very clear
I
that
mean,
this
you
is
know,
a battle
let's
between the
just not
BJP
talk
and the
about stats,
TMC.
because
Shikha, come in on this. Has Mamata Banerjee made this electoral fight like a David versus Goliath battle where she is up against BJP's formidable election machinery, a strong adversary?
Well, I think it's not a fight of David versus Goliath, though it does seem to appear to be so. Fact of the matter is that Mamata Banerjee is the strong regional leader, and the BJP is a national party. The difference obviously is there because the BJP has far more resources and the Trinamool has far more ground contact. So in an election, both these things matter, and it really is up to Mamata Banerjee how she offsets the disadvantages and creates her own advantage. Or the BJP prevents her from offsetting her disadvantage. So having said that, let me also say that this Nandigram election is, yes, it is the epic battle of West Bengal 2021. And it is also true that this used to be Shubhendu Adhikari's stamping ground. However, let me also say that the Nandigram movement, as today Mamata Banerjee pointed out, and that is correct chronology, the single movement starts first, then comes Nandigram, and then as Nandigram intensifies in terms of the reaction from the local Bhumi Uchched Protirodh Committee, which is the local resistance movement, it is then that the Trinamool and Mamata Banerjee jump into the act. Shubhendu Adhikari comes later.
Okay.
So it's not that the Nandigram area is only Shubhendu Adhikari.
Okay.
It is not that Shubhendu Adhikari
And
is,
why this Hindutva
an
pitch that
equal
I'm a Hindu girl?
competition.
Why did she do it in Nandigram?
Well, I don't understand this Hindu girl business because she has been a practicing Hindu all her life. And this whole business of Hindu girl, I think, was in a particular context when Shubhendu Adhikari had flaunted his Hindu credentials. Having said that, I think it is important to remember that people are not stupid, nor do people suffer from amnesia. Mamata Banerjee's Hindu credentials are what she flaunted in the face of the CPM's irreligious politics. She was there from the 1990s painting the third eye of the Durga image and sort of proclaiming her Hindu credentials. But she has a Kali Puja in her home. And therefore, this whole business of I am a better Hindu is, frankly, I think it doesn't work for either of them. Not for Shubhendu Adhikari, not for Mamata Banerjee, because to say that Mamata Banerjee is all about Muslim appeasement is as it's not entirely a correct image.
Okay.
But her being a practicing Hindu has nothing to do with the policies of appeasement of the Muslims.
Fine
And that
enough.
is where the whole narrative is going.
Okay.
Which is rather pathetic.
Yeah,
Given
okay.
the
So,
fact
Professor,
that West
I'm
Bengal
coming
has
back to you,
a
Shikha.
tradition
Yes, I'm
of
coming back to
keeping
you,
the
Shikha.
religion out
Professor
of
Varshney,
politics.
yes, Nandigram was won by the Trinamool Congress in 2009 by polls and has been with them since. But it was also a Congress and the CPI stronghold in the past. And look what she has done. She has gone back to Nandigram, and here is Mamata Banerjee saying that she's a Hindu girl. So where are you in this battle for Bengal? Professor Varshney, if you can hear me.
As far as Bengal elections are concerned, the appeasement politics is done by BJP. They are the masters of the appeasement politics of the minority appeasement, majority appeasement. And we don't do any type of appeasement. We basically wanted to fight and contest the elections on the core issues, that is the issues of the farmers and farming, the issue of the unemployment, the issue of the very high prices of the petrol, diesel and gas, LPG. And both BJP and Trinamool Congress are trying to divert the national attention or the people of Bengal attention from the core issues of the Bengal.
No, but
That
you
is
have
why
an
the
alliance
people are
partner in
drifting
ISF.
back towards the left and
How are you
Congressization in the
doing
Bengal election.
what they aren't? It's the same nature of politics on all the sides. You have Abbas Siddiqui, an outright radical outfit person, as part of your alliance. So why blame Mamata Banerjee or blame the BJP?
Look, the Furpura Shrine has joined the alliance. We have told them very clearly that we will not allow any type of partition or communal type of statement in this alliance. At the same time, please try to understand, the BJP will try to raise every objection to the minority people joining one or the other alliance. But see their addition. What is their addition in Tripura? The IPFT, they want a secession from India. What is their alliance in the Nagaland? Both the group, they wanted a secession from India. What have they done in the Manipur? The same chief minister was charged by the BJP before making him a chief minister, murder charges. Now he is a saint, he is a god. Any corrupt person come from TMC or any other party to BJP, they have a dry cleaning machine in their headquarters.
Okay. Nupur will respond to this and then I'll give the final words to Sanjay Kumar.
He is allowed to take the dip in the Ganges. So this is a type of politics BJP and the Trinamool Congress and the regional party, some of the regional parties are playing, which is very harmful for the national interest, which is very harmful for the communal harmony, which is very harmful for the development of the nation.
Can I please come in?
Yes.
Can I please come in?
Yes, go ahead, Nupur.
Well, Pirzada Abbas Siddiqui has already made a statement to the effect of Khoon ki nadiyan bahengi, and also had a death wish of 50 crore people dying because of some endemic disease, and also made fun and very unparliamentary language used for a female MP
No,
from
that is
TMC.
before the
It's a
alliance.
bit
That is
rich
before
for
he joined the
Mr.
alliance.
Professor Varshni. Allow me. Yeah, but Khoon Ki Nadiyan is after, sir. Now please allow me to complete. Khoon Ki Nadiyan is very peaceful. नहीं सुन लीजिए, आपने बोल दिया ना. हाँ बिल्कुल सही होगा खून की नदियाँ. Somebody who's an imam, somebody who's Peerzada. I mean, he was for a Sharia cleric. You're calling a cleric secular and everybody else becomes communal. So congratulations on your absolute minority appeasement. The fact is, it's not only the Calcutta High Court which has accused TMC Mamata Banerjee government of minority appeasement. Here you have the left trying to get their share of minority vote bank. I wasn't heckling him. Now, interestingly,
Yes,
the same people
Professor
did
Varshni,
not
let us
raise-
speak, please.
did not raise any voice,
Yes.
did not bat an eyelid. Please allow me. Please allow me. Maria, this is not fair. You did not raise any voice. You only heckle when you are an empty vessel. But you did not raise your voice when your friends in
Go ahead,
Congress
go ahead.
ensured that LPG per cylinder is rupees 1241. Where were you when the inflation rate in India was touching 10.88%? Today it's a measly 4.06%. When you speak about development and non-violence politics, it actually takes me back to your government in Bengal, wherein tens and thousands of Adivasi Dalits were killed, shot at sight in Marijhapi. That's the reality of the left parties in Bengal. Your violence and your violent policies is the only and sole reason why you've been booted out of power. 2.5 लोगों की party नहीं है आपकी.
चलिए.
रही
Let
बात
me
अभी
give the
आज
final
की,
words to Sanjay
we know
Kumar.
You and TMC have a close contest
All
to
of you have
divide the
spoken.
minority
Let me give
vote
the final
bank.
words to Sanjay Kumar. Sanjay Kumar, the Battle of
Becoming
Nandigram,
the
besides,
he got a-
raising the
he got a
morale
report,
of the
but
TMC
in other,
cadres,
opposition
what
party
is
will
it Mamata Banerjee trying to communicate?
I think Mamata Banerjee is trying to communicate the confidence which she has that the party is going to win another election. She is not afraid of taking on BJP, whether it is Subhendu Adhikari who is challenging her to contest from Nandigram. So I think the clear message which she is trying to convey to the party worker is that party is doing very well, party is very strong. She is having a massive support base in Nandigram, and Nandigram is setting an example for the entire West Bengal. So this the whole idea is to boost the morale of the party workers, because that's going to play a very important role on the voting day.
And do you get the sense that because of the defections, that could have been impacted, and that is one area that she has to really ensure that they are enthused, ensuring that
Yes.
there is mobilization for the booths. And why do you think, sir, that she spoke about her Hindu credentials from the dais openly today, but choosing the venue as Nandigram?
See, all those people, I think this election is centered around Mamata Banerjee, and all the people of Bengal who are trying to oppose Mamata Banerjee, they don't want to see Mamata Banerjee as the next chief minister. Very large number of them are against Mamata Banerjee because of her appeasement policy for the Muslims. So this is a big charge people are leveling against Mamata Banerjee, and they think that, you know, she gives undue importance to the Muslim. Now she has to do the rectification. She has to convey to the people that's not the right characterization of her. So she is coming out open and saying she is also an Hindu girl, she is a practicing Hindu, etc., etc. The other point, yes, when I say the demoralizing effect has started creeping in among the party workers, that was because of.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Sanjay Kumar, Apurva Poddar, Shikha, and Professor Varshni Nupur Sharma. That's all from me. Thanks so much for watching.